Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Music Vault. My name is Joe, and we're back with another reaction video. We're continuing the trend right now of music evolution, and this time around, we're taking it to the Latin style and one close to home because, as some of you guys know, I'm from Mexico, so I thought it would be appropriate to celebrate, a Mexican artist. Which is funny I'm saying that because he was born in Puerto Rico, but he's Mexican anyway. That was a spoiler of who we're going to be reacting to. But I'm talking about someone who is known as El Sol de Mexico or the Sun of Mexico, and just one of the greatest male vocalists I think of all time in terms of Latin music. Um, and I'm talking about Luis Miguel, right? Some of you probably know Luis Miguel and his life because of the Netflix documentary with Diego Boneta. He does an amazing job. It's a really well done series, actually, not documentary. It's a docu-series. But Luis Miguel, like, he's one of these like cultural and music icons and legends of Latin music, and just how he has been able to. We were talking about adapting, into the sound that's going on, or even, reinventing himself. I think that Luis Miguel, if you look at his catalog, which we're going to react to a music evolution of Luis Miguel, from the 1980s all the way to now, just to see how different has it been, and even like the certain kind of eras that have gone in Luis Miguel's career, because I think he's done everything from pop to rock, jazz. He did a Christmas album, then he did mariachi. Like he has been like all over the place, which I think is amazing, right? That speaks volumes about, how versatile he is as a performer. So let's stop talking. Let's react now to the music evolution of Luis Miguel. Here we go. This might take a while. Oh no, it's not. It's 9 minutes. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Blonde, straight hair.
Ya nunca más, ya nunca más.
Of course. He looks so young. Okay.
Ahora te puedes marchar.
This is where the string of hits begins, I feel. Well, like, more known. Yep. Oh, yeah. Siempre.
Me estás dando que tendrás, tal vez encanto.
Even like his fashion, like his style. I love this song. Like now it's like romantic ballads, upbeat tracks, this era. Ooh, beautiful. This is like his romantic, like boleros face, more romantic. Fun fact, I had to sing this at a junior high assembly. The theme was like the discovery of America. very cringeworthy, and I'm so glad there's no video. There's no evidence of that performance. I'm very happy about it. Anyway, that's a fun fact. Oh, this song's beautiful.
Hasta que me olvides, voy a amarte tanto, tanto. Son tus caricias, como siempre te soñé, como siempre por lo bien que te.
Oh, I love this song. ¡Qué nivel de mujer!
Y si es mío el amparo de tu risa leve, si encuentras un amor que te comprenda y sienta todo lo que tengo en. Somos novios.
The only thing I don't like about this video is it's like a few seconds and you move on to the next song. The vibe, it kind of kills it, but whatever. But let's enjoy. We're still in the 90s, wow. He started mariachi.
If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar.
Wow. This is more mainstream. Yeah, this is so 90s mainstream pop. Oh, yes. Disney fans, Disney Latin America. This song was everywhere. Okay, when The Hunchback came out. I love it so much. Sueña con un mañana. Yeah. So,
tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor.
the thing is, that's his thing. The romantic ballads, the upbeat. There we go. Oh, classic. This is round 2 of Thinking Mariachi.
Buscaré tu llanto que perdieras en la noche. Yo te necesito como el aire que
Oh my God.
huella en el camino como arena coral.
Te necesito. Oh my God. That song was everywhere also. It was more of his like mainstream pop tracks of late 90s to 2000. But that song I remember was everywhere. It's 2000 right now. Oh, of course. This album. Feliz, feliz. Doy gracias al cielo por haberte conocido, por haberte conocido. This album was everywhere. Like, yes. It was such a celebration of mariachi music. At the time, sorry, I'm gonna pause. At the time, I remember. Well, I was like 8 years old when the album came out, 8 or 9. So I didn't really appreciate it as much. I was like, oh, it's a great, it's mariachi music. Nowadays, it's like I love it so much, and also because from whatever country you're from, you feel that sort of pride also for your country. and the music of that. So I feel like that's one of the things that I'm trying to do even more is appreciate my culture and my heritage because I think it's important, you know? But anyway, that was like a side note. Let's continue.
Te di mi soledad.
That's a weird video.
Si te perdiera, porque la vida cuando menos
Okay.
sabes mi amor.
Oh, of course, the Christmas album.
¿Sabes por qué?
Santa.
Me he dado cuenta.
Ooh, this song was also everywhere.
Poquito a poco te desea.
He looks good. Also, he looks good. That's the other thing. There we go.
Cuando aparece se ilumina la noche. Tus sex appeal es como un ya va llegando el mariachi cantando sones con sus guitarras.
There we go. Oh, we get to the Silver Fox era. Okay. That's the thing. Like, if you notice, there's like a trend of how he has released his music. We started with, you know, like pop tracks, like very 80s pop tracks when he was, you know, when he was a kid. And then, you know, once that whole like teenager face, you know, like going to more maturity, it was like we're gonna get to more romantic ballads, you know. And that was like a thing with the suit, you know, or the tuxedo. Then it was like, okay, our first try into mariachi music, right? And then back to ballads. No, no, no. It was back to like pop, yeah, like uh, um, pop ballads and like more upbeat, right? And then it was like back to romantic ballads, and then, you know, a little bit of swing, big band in between, then back to mariachi, and then back to ballads, and then the Christmas album, of course. But if you notice, like especially in the later years, like he has maintained his essence. Like even the new songs, like the last songs that came out, I mean, they don't sound dated. They don't sound like something you would necessarily listen to on the radio nowadays, but they're still great songs. And because of Luis Miguel, what the thing that he has as an advantage point, and that's what some artists with an extensive catalog and it's a decade more long kind of career, is that they don't have to prove anything anymore. They don't have to, if they wanted to, they don't need to adapt. They don't need to keep up with the times. They can say, now it's time to do the music that I want to do. And I think that's great because Luis Miguel, if he wanted, I mean, if he wanted to, and if, you know, if the label wanted him to, he could have done something a little bit more urban or something like that to keep up with the times. But that's not him, you know? And I think that's wonderful about Luis Miguel, like his essence. We talk about it. It's, he has been able to maintain like the styles and the genres that he is good at and great at. And it's like, yeah, we're gonna balance it out. Like we're gonna do a little bit of these things in between, like even jazz, you know, like that's his thing as well. Listen, the man is an icon. What can I say? And his music, if you look at like the catalog, most of the songs that people know, and I'm sure people can vouch for this, like all my Latino watchers, you can vouch for this. Most of the songs from Luis Miguel that we know are from the 80s and 90s, and a few of the 2000s, right? Like, because those were the hits. And 80s and 90s music in particular, I don't know if it's a nostalgia factor, but those are the ones that have transpired decades and decades and decades, you know, and they still play them, and they're still fun to sing. And it's kind of like the challenge now for newer generations, for the newer artists. It's like, yeah, you can have a number one hit, but like, is it going to last time? Are people going to listen to this number one hit in 20 years? I think that is a challenge that now today's artists are having. It'll be interesting to see. But in the meantime, Luis Miguel is an icon, a legend, and what else can I say other than that? Amazing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Let me know what your favorite song of Luis Miguel is. And yeah, let's celebrate more Latin music, right? Let me know who would you guys want me to react to in the comments. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and I will see you next time for the next video. Bye bye.